system. The crystal. The crystal calls. To the crystal chamber.
Well, howdy y'all, welcome to the Dark Crystal Conjunction. Just wanted to give you guys a notice of 2 Dark Crystal events happening tomorrow, April the 10th, 2020. The first is a fan-made Thraw-a-thon. Quote, while we are all in quarantine and much of the world is in lockdown, AoR challenges you to participate in the first Dark Crystal Thraw-a-thon marathon. Beginning April 10th, 2020, we encourage anyone and everyone who is able to watch the Dark Crystal Age Resistance on Netflix from beginning to end over the course of Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. As you do this, feel free to post to your Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram status to share your love for the series. This is how we let Netflix know that we want a season 2. Join the resistance, defeat the darkening, Thraw needs you. End quote. Now, I don't usually share fan stuff, but I do think that this is a great idea, as views and rewatching have been the primary way that those that have been makers of Age of Resistance have encouraged us to help, encourage Netflix to greenlight a second season. Views really matter. That's the primary way we do it. Not bugging them every time they post some kind of social media thing or things like that. That's not what does it. It's watching it on Netflix. So I'll be watching it and being part of this, so why not join along? And if you're like me and you're like, I've watched this like 10 times already, try to watch it a different way. There's various subtitles you could watch it in, or various languages such as German, Spanish, French, Mandarin, or one of my favorites, the English audio description. It is actually one of my favorites because you can learn a lot of the cool little tidbits along the way with the audio description. It's a very unique way to watch it. Or it's also a good way to watch it kind of in the background if you want to just hear it kind of like as an audiobook. It's really cool. Anyways, give it a try. The point is, give this some views. Let's binge it this weekend. Why not together? Separate together. Or alone. With each other but not. Or however that phrase goes. Now, while you're watching it, if you're like, man, I need some of that old school Dark Crystal content to balance out my life with all this new school Age of Resistance, fear not. The Center for Puppetry Arts is planning to premiere a video tomorrow at 1 p.m. Central Standard Time to help. Quote, join museum director Jill Nash-Malone for a personal tour of our Jim Henson The Dark Crystal World of Myth and Magic special exhibit. End quote. This is a really unique opportunity to see some of the behind-the-scenes work from the original film, while they have to unfortunately shut their doors due to wanting to prevent the COVID-19. Anyways, the description of the exhibit is as follows, quote, open now through June 28th, 2020, immerse yourself in the imaginative world of Thraw, featured in the movie The Dark Crystal, 1982. This special exhibit discusses how the movie was a passion project for Jim Henson and how he needed the fantastical work of Brian Froud to make it come to fruition. See the intricate artistry that went into the creation of this classic, from the original artwork and prototypes to the film's original puppets including Agra, Jen, a Mystic, a Skeksis, and more. Learn about the film's lasting influence on films like the Star Wars trilogy, Jurassic Park, and more, and see how the world of Thraw has been given new life through fan films, graphic novels, and a new prequel series, The Dark Crystal Age of Resistance. End quote. See how it all tied in? Perfect. Well, I know what I'll be doing this weekend. Hope you can join along, and together we can continue to nerd out about all things The Dark Crystal, as together we keep exploring Thraw.